Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and Ninja Pro Traders. Let's get started this morning. Looks like we had open last night about 23.71.25, and you can see right here at the open, and we just pulled back just a little bit for our overnight low of 70.50 and made overnight highs of 75.50, and then we just gradually came all the way back down again, and almost a double bottom here. Depends on whose rules you're playing by. Back up. Finally crossed the open price again, tested this VWAP, and then now we're just consolidating in this area. So where do we go from here? Well, let's look to the donks, the upside, as we go from yesterday up, and they pulled all the way back. So they're probably going to try to get buyers are probably going to try to step back in this morning, at least initially, and see if they can push it back up into the zone and back up into the 2378 area. So as we push up into here, look for this zone to get in the way. We want it to go all the way up into the 75, 73, 75 in this area right here for a double top. Wait for the pull, look for a little bit of pullback in here, and then go long and try to wait for this next trade. Should push us all the way up to the 2378 area. We expect to pull back down to check out this support at 76.50, and then push back up to yesterday's open 23.80.25 and a high of 80.75. Um, we'll see what happens after that. More than likely pull back, test this 78.50, and then drive right up in the 83 area, which is probably about the high of the day, but we could go up in targets as far as 88.50 up in this area, and there's even a higher up here into the 23.95. So let's go look to the downside. As we look down here, if we fail to close above this 24 VWAP or this zone and it comes right back down, look for the double bottom test, look for good support here, and look for a big reversal to go play the upside scenario. However, if it pushes back up and fails at the open or the 24 VWAP as they converge right here, look for the movement to the downside all the way down to this zone. First test of this support area 67, be a big reversal, probably back up into here in this area at the 71.70, excuse me, 71.25. If we fail this area again, look for it to push down to the bottom of the zone and out the backside somewhere around 64.75, 64.50. Back up to retest 66, 67 area, and then look for the push down into this next zone, into the 60.58 area. Of course, a little bit of rebound on here as it comes up and decide what to do. This should be a pretty strong area to hold against. So look for a good reversal here as well, and at least back up to the zone. If it's not a real strong reversal, back up to the 61.50 area, and then we're heading down to this 23.54 area, then down to the 50 and down 46. All right, got some real strong areas down this 46, 42 area. So that would be a big drop, but that's really good support down here. Don't Not likely to happen today, but this market is very volatile. Just keep an eye on it as we move forward. Now let's take a look at the overall picture for market profile. Nothing's really changed much. We're still consolidating on this 4-hour chart right here at the 71.50 area. Looking to try to rebound and bounce right back up to this 23.99, just short of the 2400 area. Okay, this 2360 area, remember I said is key. So we could push and fall right back into here. That's only about 12 points off of this market. Drop all the way down and support. So right here, expect a big reversal. Expect this to hold. But if we get below this 2360, look out below. Look, we're going to head down to this 2345 area, down to this 2330.20, all the way down to this 2312 area. Kind of some big moves in here. We'd like to see it hold at this 2340 to this 2330 area. I know it's a big zone in there, but this market's just liable to play in that area for a while if it can get back down in here. But that's all I have for today. If you've got any questions, contact Frank at TradeStalkers.com and have a great day.